Hey everybody watching this live and on YouTube or whatever form that this video ends up taking. We are on the second scenario of our Cyclopean Foundations rerun with going twice. Ooh, I want to buy that Cirque Voltini poster. In this scenario, it's going to be a good time. We have, for the intro here, I have decided best not to arouse suspicions. We'll surrender our weapons. So we've cooperated with the Obanians. Of note, we have no weapons to give up, so that's kind of awesome. And then otherwise, everything else is set up. And let's read some stuff. Now inside the auction house, your task truly begins. The Obanians are watching the crowds carefully, so you'll have to maintain an alibi. Bidding on some of the items up for auction should convince them. If there is no auction lot next to the agenda deck, draw the top card of the auction deck and put it into play next to the agenda deck. If you cannot because the auction deck is empty, advance this agenda immediately. Okay. Alright, when the current agenda would advance and this card is next to the agenda deck, remove all doom from play and resolve whichever of the following is true. If there are 2 player resources in the card, the investigators do not win this auction. Remove this card from the game. If there are 2 player or more resources on this card, the investigators win the auction. Investigators as a group must pay resources equal to the amount of resources on this card. If you cannot, remove this card from the game and each investigator takes 2 damage. Otherwise, remove all resources from this card and choose an investigator to take control of it. Private access. The storage for the gang's stolen goods must be further inside, but security is tight as expected. There's got to be some way to discreetly clear the door of the gangsters standing guard. Only the investigators of the auction hall can spend the requisite number of clues. Okay. Alright, private lobby. Resigned. You depart while you still can. If the investigators cooperate with the Obanians, private lobby gains test book or foot 2. This test gets +1 difficulty for each clue on private lobby. If you succeed, choose a weapon asset beneath private lobby and place that card into its owner's hand. If you succeed by 2 or more, you may choose an additional card and place that card into its owner's hand. So we don't need to worry about that. And we need 8 clues. Alright. Let's resolve our opening mulligan. I would say that Super Fang would say that this is a very good opening hand. I would just say that Super Fang would say this is a very nice start. We can definitely tune it up with a few different cards, but I think this is a really nice start. I think this one's also pretty good. I don't know how much we need some other stuff. Alright, so we're going to burn these for sure. Do we keep the Spectral Razor is the question? Probably. Oh no. Oh no, now we have to make a choice. Okay. I think I know what our choice is going to be. I think I know what our starting thing is going to be here. We are going to play the heirloom very aggressively. We're going to just try to like nuke it and then just try to like draw some cards to get out of here. And then we're going to play the Hallowed Mirror. Now over here, I think we can like burn these 2 and see what they turn into. Yeah, I mean, we were like hoping for a scavenging, but this still is a-okay. It's the upgrade mirror, so they stay in your deck. Oh, look at that. So that actually makes it even better. We could just like burn this. Oh no, but we want to keep the 3. The 3 is what makes it good. No, I don't care about the melodies, Tasty. Now that I actually think about Tasty Toast, I'm not here for the melodies. I'm here for the 2 or 3. So that actually is the important part here. Okay. And they become... let's look at this. So if they become... If they stay at 2s, they always... But they don't shuffle back. I'm like that. Them shuffling back on 2 is yeah. I think the Hallowed Mirror is the shuffle it into our deck is what makes it really nice. It does turn into a draw 2 with this, but I think just the fact that our deck never ends is what's also really good. Okay, what are we doing here with Bob? What's our Shroud here? It's 2. That's a good number. Okay. Give me Shrewd Dealings. Give me this, but free. Okay. We're then gonna play that. And we're gonna investigate. We have 4 to 2. Four minus 1, so 4 minus 3, so we'll grab a clue. And then I think the last thing we're going to do is we're going to play... the Heirloom. Okay. Agnes, you're kind of like set up, so why don't you explore a bit? Let's see what's over here. Shroud of 6. During your turn, choose and discard a card from your hand. The display room gets minus X until the end of turn, where X is the cost of the discarded card. Sure. Let's move up here for our second action. If there is an auction lot asset next to the deck, you bid on the current auction lot. Place 1 or more resources. Ah, yes. Okay, right. That's how this works. All right, well, for our last action, we're going to take a damage. And we're going to play this Read the Signs. We're shuffling it back into our deck, of course. So we're going to go 7 to 3. Minus 1. We'll grab 2 clues. And we'll draw a card. Oh, okay. Sure. Then we'll go upkeep. One of 3. Evil card over here is a spook. Spawn a location with the most clues without spook. Victory X. Clues cannot be discovered from a spook's location. If there are no clues on spook's location, it loses aloof, gains hunter, and +1 fight. So... I know I shouldn't say it, but you didn't draw any autofills or elder signs last scenario. I know, it's kind of fucking weird, isn't it? Oh, Victory X. These guys are both here. I guess we're probably not getting this Victory 1, huh? I think that's probably what's going to end up happening. That's really funny. Oh, I guess I could move this one over here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Alright, well, Bob's going to draw a card. He's going to draw a card. Ah, this is really soft here. Holy cow. We're going to investigate. We're going to go 6 to 2. I've drawn, like, only skulls for my tests. Okay. Let's move up here. Test Brain or Book 7. You get plus X, where X is the highest cost of an item as you control. Is the item as you control with the highest cost. If you succeed, gain a clue from the token bank. Okay. Oh, I do need these clues. That's funny. Okay. Okay. I'll play that. Oh my god. A girl just puked in Julie's classroom. What a nightmare. Hopefully she... Do you guys remember last Friday where I said a kid pooped at Julie's class? That kid had COVID, and we think that's where she got her COVID from. And where I got my COVID from. Alright, well, we're going to knife hands this guy. So we have 7-3. No, I guess we actually can't fight him. We have to engage him, and then we can do it, because he's aloof. We have to engage him, and then we can do this. That's technically how the rules work. So we have 7-3. Nice. Okay. I will take a damage and play this Read the Signs at 2 less. It's wild. Alright, we have 7-3. You can Spectral Razor and elude enemy? Oh, okay, then I get an extra action. Let me, 1 second. We're about to have a Justin rant here. We're about to have a Justin fucking rant. I need to look at this, okay? Alright. How do you do that? You engage them before the attack. You engage the attacked enemy. How am I engaging the attacked enemy if I can't attack an aloof fucking enemy, game? How is the attacked enemy attacked if I can't attack an aloof enemy? How? How does this make sense? Answer me that. How does that make sense? It doesn't. It doesn't, does it? Good God, this game is so fucking dumb. Because it's before the attack, I guess. But it's not. How is it the attacked enemy? How is it the attacked enemy if you can't attack an aloof enemy? Who knows? Aloof rules are just the stupidest part of this game. Alright, here we go. We're reading the rules here. Alright. The difference comes down between the fight, which is an action designator, and an attack, which describes a mechanical operation that is part of the fight action, but can also be triggered in other ways. For fight, it says an investigator may fight an enemy at his or her location, and an investigator cannot attack an aloof enemy while it is not engaged with an investigator. What is that? What does that fucking mean? That means legitimately nothing. This is just fucking rules bullshit. We're going down. We're going to the Fang of Taritha. Fight does not equal attack. Fight doesn't equal attack? Are you kidding me? Like, they need to fucking do something about this. It's fucking idiotic. Good God. This is what they're doing. The difference in wording between fight and attack in these two lines implies that one can trigger a fight action against an unengaged aloof, but simply can resolve the attack portion of that action. This game fucking sucks, man. This game does not deserve to be as good as it is. Fucking the stupidest thing I've seen in my entire life. Anyways, we're going 7-3. Look at that. They honestly should be fucking embarrassed. Oh my God. Anyways, I love the hell out of this game, so let's keep playing. We gotta do some... I feel like I shouldn't have brought it up. No, it's not your fault. And everyone loves the salt. I'm just, like, I'm frustrated, man. Like, there's just absolutely no... You have to be a fucking wizard to know it. You have to, like, fucking read the rulebook back to front like a fucking... You need to have a doctorate in this game to know everything. And it's just so frustrating. It's just so frustrating. It's so frustrating, man. What? I have an action left because you can attack an aloof enemy. We need to save some cash, though, because we need 4. We need 4 resources. So I think realistically, even though it's like... I mean, we could just play this Azure Flame and then assume we get enough resources. We probably will, right? Okay, upkeep. Hey, quick thinking's in this deck. 2 of 3. Evil card over here. It's a fixer. Hunter Retaliate. If there's a countermeasure treachery in play that matches the class of an investigator fixer's location, it gets +1 fight and alert. As I said before, I think that's part of the appeal to some people. I don't think that's a good appeal. I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna just say it. I don't think that is good. Did I shuffle this deck? I didn't shuffle this deck. Okay, we should shuffle and re-go. I think if... I think that if a selling point of your game... I mean, just look at MTG, though. MTG, though, is... It actually, like, makes sense. Like, for a good part of the game, right? This one has... This game has rules errors that pop up literally the first fucking time you play the game because it's not as well, like, it's not tight. And because it's obtuse, and it's, like, purposely obtuse at times. Right? With Magic the Gathering, you can play Magic the Gathering, you can read a card, and you can, like, understand what it does. You see someone who says spawn, and they think, what the fuck happens when there's no location for this guy to spawn, right? It's not like, they'll be like, Grim Rule it, put it at my location, right? That's in scenario 1 of this game. If it's Agenda 2, keeping tap gain Surge, otherwise put into play in the Agenda deck. Oh, okay. That's easy. I wanted to do that this turn anyway. Did I shuffle it into the exact same 2 cards? That's wild. So what does this do? Investigator activates the lending note ability on an auction. On auction hall, discard 1 copy of Keeping Tabs. The round, investigators not activate the lending ability on auction hall. Each investigator. Sure, that's easy. Okay, these are easy. Max once per effect. Oh, that's also easy. Okay. So we need 4 money to buy this. We'd like to win the auction. That's how this works, right? Yeah. So Bob is going to move up here. 6 Shroud. That's going to be a little bit tough. We could do the Robe of Endless Night on this till the end of our turn. But that doesn't help Bob out. If we get our another Read the Signs, that'll be good. All right, well, we're going to put 2... Bob's going to put 2 and 2 on this. Let's get a thingamajig. Man. Who knew that aloof made me so angry? That was unexpected even for me. That actually made me legitimately upset. Who knew? I had no idea. Apparently that's my trigger. There's that one scene, if you guys have watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine, where they're interrogating that dentist in the interrogation room. And the guy brings up how dentists are real doctors and people with a doctorate, like an English professor, isn't a doctor. And then Holt starts yelling, and then it just cuts to him drinking a glass of water. And he's like, I'm sorry, I didn't know that was a trigger for me. And that's how I feel on the aloof keyword right now. I'm just like, wow, that really just literally brought a bunch of anger out of nowhere. Let's go again. Get rid of that. Okay. So, what are we doing? We're going to gain resources, I think. How do we get these clues? How do we get these clues, man? I mean, Agnes is going to have to kill this guy. Alright, well, we're going to use Bob's ability. And we're going to play this. All the small situations of aloof rule soup just bubbled up over today. It's true. Yeah. I don't know how we beat this guy. I mean, sorry, I know how we beat this guy. We just kill him. I don't know how we do this. I guess we just have to keep drawing cards, right? Do I have agency backup in this deck? Okay. All right. We are going to We're going to play this. We're going to play it for 2, not 3, so we're going to shuffle it into our deck instead of discarding it. So we're going to heal 2. We're going to go 1 and then remove this. And then we're going to draw a card. Then we shuffle this into our deck. Okay. I'm going to... Yeah, look what I found on Lucky with commits are your best bet. Probably, yeah. I suppose we're just going to move down here. And then we'll go upkeep. We're drawing the awkward side of our deck here. All right. When the current agenda would advance, this card is next to the deck. Remove all doom from play and resolve the following. So we're going to pay the resources. If there's one thing Bob loves, it's these coins. And next up for sale, we have this antique clock, not to be confused with the red clock. This one requires 6 resources. Okay. Well, we're halfway there. Evil card. Spawn, engaged with prey. So we can make that. Knowing the spawn rules, we can engage this guy over here because they're equal. Which is still wild to me, but that is, as I've learned, how it works. Because they're both equally their prey of 0 and counter cards in hand. That seems really strange to me, but I mean it makes sense. It does make sense. It just, oh man, can we stop getting enemies? Like, all right. After the hunter enemy's move step, if there are no resources on auction lot, engaged. Oh, he has aloof. He's aloof. Okay. Hunter aloof. After the hunter enemy's move step, if there are no resources on an auction lot asset, it's unengaged. Engages the investigator at its location. Okay, that's fine. That's going to be a problem in the future, but right now it's a-okay. All right. Well, let's put some money on this card. God, this Bob deck is just in an awkward place right now. We could turn it into a 4, which is kind of doable, because then it can turn into a 2, which isn't bad, actually. Okay, okay. But this guy needs to die. But this guy needs to die. But that guy needs to die. Okay. Well, let's try to Azure Flame this MFer. So we have 5 to 3. -1. He's dead. We'll engage this guy. And then we're going to go 5 to 3. We're going to go 6 to 3 because I really want this one to go. That was very lucky. That was very lucky. All right. Bob is going to move in here. Man, sucks about these resourcefuls, huh? We're going to discard Backpack here to reduce the Shroud of this location to 4. We can then use Eon Chart. I mean, I'm also going to commit this quick thinking because the more shots we have at this, the better, right? So with the Eon Shard, we're going to use Old Keyring. So then we get to go to 5 to 2. 5 to 2. Let's go. We're going to take an extra action. So then we go 5 to 2 again with this Old Keyring. 5 to 2. Let's go. Okay, okay. That was all right. That was pretty good. And then I suppose we move back up here. If we stay here, this guy also stays here. Yeah, I'll take a resource. Lockpicks would have been good. Lockpicks is how we could have done that for sure. There's Faustian Bargain in this deck, right? I haven't seen it in 2 games, which is kind of wild. Yeah, Faustian Bargain's in this deck. It was built by Superfang. Superfang doesn't fuck around. They know how to build a good deck. I have already done upkeep. I did it twice. Yeah, we're here. We're on Mythos. That was the first Doom. I think I just was early. I upkeyed twice because I did the Doom. I think I did the Doom. That's where because I went to the Faustian Bargain and I clicked the Doom. I don't need to click Doom again. Then I went back down here. Yeah, we're on this part. Archaic Evils. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Draw each weakness revealed and remove each other from the game. Shuffle each revealed card back into your deck and place 1 Doom on the current agenda. Okay. I'll remove these from the game. Bye, Faustian Bargain. Because I don't. If I drew them, I'd maybe do that. But they can just go. Covetous Competitor. If attack 2 against Surge, otherwise put in play next to the agenda deck. After you activate the ability, I'll take 1 damage. Forced. Parlay test Brain or Fist 4. You may spend any amount of resource to get +1 for this resource spent. If you succeed, discard it. If you control an auction lot asset, you may remove it from the game to automatically succeed. That's really good flavor. That's a really nice flavor there. We'll put this over here because it's probably Agnes is just going to try to talk to this lady. We are on Agenda 1. We're still on Agenda 1. We're in the auction part of the game. But this is actually, like, not too big of a problem. Alright, Bob is gonna play lockpicks. Then he's gonna move up here. And he's going to gain a resource. Agnes is going to move up here, and she's going to gain 2 resources. We're in the make money portion of things right now. Okay. David is not great here, but he's still just like an extra 2 money every little bit. I don't have the hand counters. That's okay. Alright, 2 of 3. There's some great design on some of the synergies on this. Uh-oh! Oh, no! Oh, shit. That's a bit spicy. Okay. Well, this is pretty fine. Yeah, she's coming. She's on the way. We're gonna spin David. And then we're gonna try to talk to these ladies like a nice normal person at 6 to 4. Yeah, get out of here. And you? 4 minus 2. Get out of here. Alright. Yes, I would like to bid $6. Oh, I guess we can also advance this. Let's do it. As you mingle with the other socialites and criminals, it quickly becomes apparent that the auction has a lot going on beneath the surface. Mixed into the crowds are several dark figures that keep trying to corner and eliminate you, and you're not even sure if they're with the O'Banions or not. However, between the action, you're able to observe yet another out-of-place figure. Tips from other patrons help identify a member of the Sheldon Gang, one of the O'Banions' rivals cased in the auction house. You pass this tip to the abandoned sentries who advance into the crowd, leaving you free to access to the back rooms. Duty is one thing, but bad blood is another. Reveal the service corridor and put the set-aside storage vault locations into play. This should be face down. Pretend we don't know about these clues. Okay. Bob hasn't gone yet. Bob isn't gone yet. All right, we're going to remove a card from our discard pile from the game. And it's going to be Backpack. I think we're going to Bob's item out these bandages, and we're going to give them to Agnes. Agnes, you go do your thing, okay? And then I'm going to gain 2 resources. And then we go upkeep. Take Heart's great. Read the Signs is really good. Oh, what's my objective? Should also spend my clues, huh? You gotta make the most of your time before the O'Banions tighten their security once more. If the stolen artifacts are anywhere on the premises, then there's only one place to look. If the storage vault is revealed and there are no clues on it, we advance. Okay! Okay. Bing. Alright, we have to spend 6 resources. I think we go like that. I think we go like that, because then this guy is going to engage Agnes. Alright, we bought the red clock. Let's go. What's up for bid next? Why, it's none other than this Ming vase. 8 resources. Eight resources. It's a lot of resources. But we are already at 5. Anyways, what's our evil card? A pickpocket, aloof hunter, prey most resources. At the end of the enemy phase, if pickpocket is ready on engage, move 2 resources from each investigator at pickbox location to pickpocket. When you defeat or discard pickpocket, move all resources to the resource pool of investigator at pickbox location. Distribute it as you wish. That's fun. That's fun. Bidding war. When you activate the lightning ability on auction howl, test brain 3. If you fail, place 2 additional resources in the current auction lot. If you fail by 2 or more, take 1 horror. Well, okay. Sure. I'm going to just put that here. But I mean, like, we can just have Agnes just do this, right? Yeah, where's Poop to Gold when you need it? Amen. All right, this guy's got to die. Okay. Well, I think Bob is going to go 1, 2. He's going to come in here. Lose 1 resource or discard a card from your hand at random. Have to discover any amount of clues from the storage vault. If you not succeed in investigating by 1 or more, move to a connecting location. Okay, that seems kind of fine. We're going to lockpicks this. So we have 7, 2, 3. Sweet. Give me a clue. Okay. Let's try to kill this man, I suppose. I could just lose this thing. Because we're at 5 to 4. We can go 6 to 4. Yeah. I think we just have to be up 2, right? Let's go again. We'll go 6 to 4. Nice. Okay, he's dead. I'll draw a card for my last action. That's nice. That's nice. If we have damage and or horror. Alright, this guy's going to steal 2 resources from us. And then we'll go upkeep. I don't know. This Bob deck is drawing... This Bob deck is drawing with some cursed energy right now. Test for 3. If you fail, move the nearest conspirator enemy directly to location. If there are no conspirator enemies in play, search the encounter deck and discard a pile for 1 and spawn and engage with you. If there's a countermeasure, treachery in play... Alright, there is not. Okay. So, we're going to go 4 to 3. Honestly, we haven't taken any damage. I'm going to go 5 to 3. +1. Didn't even need to commit, but that's okay. Okay. Alright, Bob. Let's lockpicks. 7 to 3. If you do not succeed by investigating it by 1 or more. If you do not succeed at investigating by 1 or more, so if I succeed by 0. All right. Let's flashlight this location. We're going to go 4 to 1. All right. We'll go 4 to 1 one more time. -1. Okay. Honestly, Bob, you're doing a really good job investigating this. I mean, it's a place full of things that he loves to sell. He's literally in his dream world right now. Okay. Agnes. We're going to engage the pickpocket. I'm going to try to punch it once. No, we're just... yeah, we're going to zap it with the flame. 5 to 1. Yeah. Get 2 resources back. I'll play another flame, I suppose. We're not going to win this auction lot. The Ming Vase is just a bit out of my price range. It's a bit out of my price range. That's it. Upkeep. Okay. 2 of 3. You have a card over here. Put Abyssal Visions to play in your threat area. When you would reveal a Chaos token for a test you're performing, reveal an additional Chaos token and cancel the token with the highest modifier. The autofail is considered to be lower than each other token. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed, right? Let's reveal the top 3 cards of our deck. Oh, fuck. Well, goodbye, my beautiful 3 experienced card that I bought. But I suppose that's life, right? All right, Bob. You're going to lock picks. So we have to reveal 2. We're doing 7 to 3 here. 2 skulls, so we will gain one of these. I think what we want to do is we want to bob out the other... Yeah, Preston would love this scenario. We're going to bob out this other lockpicks. It only costs us 2. And then we're going to use it. We're going to go 7 to 3. So this one is actually... This one's actually okay for us to get to move out of it. So then we move out of this location. And then we move, you must either lose 1 resource or discard a card. I mean, I'm okay with discarding a card at random. I think we're going to hit either a resourceful or take card. Look at that. All right, then we advance this. You search through the auction, storage grows steadily more frustrating. Actual tons of artifacts are nowhere to be found, and you keep grappling with some strange force that threatens to eject you from the storage room entirely. As you move to lift another crate, a small bundle slides off and drops to the ground. Your eye catches the word Mycony stamped across the paper, and you immediately seize and unwrap it. Beneath the wax paper is a curious stone object about the size of a bottle, carved into an unrecognizable shape. The figurine proves difficult to hold as its contours do not match up to what you see before you. You don't have much time to examine the object before the sound of echoing footsteps brings you back to the present. There will be time for study later, and there are more unanswered questions to you to consider. Choose an investigator to take control of the warped idol. Well, it's going to go to Bob because he wants his necklace to be this. Hyperbolic carving. Increase the modifier of each tablet token and reveal your location by 1. When you move from a location, exhaust warped idol. This movement ignores all attacks, opportunity, and effects on scenario cards that would trigger during movement. Fun. Okay. Add a tablet. Spawn the set-aside O'Banion Sentry at the service corridor. Put the set-aside broker's office into play. O'Banion Sentry. Alert. Broker's office. Cannot enter it. Okay. Bob, no! I remember this guy. Okay. So he gets +1 player health. Bam, next 11 months with your Twitch Prime. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Stealing from Jeff to bring it to you. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Golden Table. It's a pleasure to have you. This guy is alert, and he gets +1 player health, so he has 4 health. After you defeat him, reveal the broker's office, and after you evade him by 2 or more, reveal the broker's office. Our new objective. The bizarre idol is proof enough of the O'Banion's theft of the cargo, but the rest of the artifacts have vanished, and you still don't know why the gangsters hijacked the shipment in the first place. You may be able to find answers with the auction broker who handles all the transactions, but you must all consider your safe retreat with the idol in hand. If each undefeated investigator is resigned, we advance. Alright. Sorry, we're going to put a thing on David. We then move in here for action number 1. And we are going to zap this guy. We have a guts. So that puts us at 8 to 4. Nice. So he takes 2 damage, and we draw a card. What token did we get there? I just completely whiffed. I completely just... My brain does not even remember. Was it a -1? Alright, we're going to attack again. We have 6 to 4. -1, perfect. Thank you. We're going to go 7 to 4. Oh, yes! Synergy! Alright, so this would be a -4, so that would have put us down to 3. However, this is increase the modifier of each tablet token revealed at your location by 1. So this becomes a 3, which is enough for us to defeat this guy. That was very lucky. That was very lucky. And then we can go upkeep. Sold to this lady. Congratulations, it's yours. Last item for sale is the Baroque painting. I love the Baroque period. This one only costs 6. Maybe we'll buy it just for fun. Well, I guess when he's dead, we reveal this location. After reveal of Broker's Office, put the set-aside Norris Shanley into play at the Broker's Office. At the end of the enemy phase, if there is at least one investigator Broker's Office, move each unengaged enemy location, one location towards Broker's Office. Okay. You try to convince the broker to give you the information you need. If you succeed, place one clue on her. If there is at least player clues on her, we advance the current act. Okay. That seems very doable. Stu Dunsparce, how's it going? You've missed the point where I had my angry yelling. I snapped for some reason about the aloof keyword, and now it's just awkward and quiet. But welcome. Maybe your kind, light-hearted jokes will make it less like Dad yelled because someone was kicking the back of his seat in the car. Anyways, we have to draw our evil cards. Is there a tier list in the future ranking the keywords? That's actually honestly a great idea. That's a great idea. You ready to see me dunk on aloof and pray? But you ready to see me celebrate, retaliate? And, I mean, alert's good too. Haunted is one of my favorite keywords in the game. Test foot 3. If you fail, sure. Aloof has an F in it after all. It's true. No, I think aloof is a very flavorful keyword. I just think it's kind of a mess. All right, we're going to commit a resourceful and this soothing melody to this. So we're going to go 5 to 3. Okay, cool. I guess I got to return a card, huh? Man, there's some cursed stuff going on in this Bob deck right now. Okay. I like aloof except for when I evade aloof enemies. I mean, that's my only problem. Like, really, the Spectral Razor thing, it does kind of make sense. Like, it does actually, like, make sense. I just saw white. I just saw red. I was just like, set lasers to fucking murder. Okay. Can we actually finish this turn? That's the question of the day. We move in. Does Bob just do this first? Probably, right? Yeah, Bob moves in here, and Bob's going to try to lockpick this location. It's 7-3. -4. I'll be lucky. Remove a supply. We'll go over here, and we're going to commit these two. So we're going to be at 9-4. -3. We'll grab the clue. And we'll return that lucky to our hand. All right, David is going to spin. We're going to move in here, and we're going to try to talk to Nora. So we need to pass a 4. We have 6? 7? How many skulls do we have? Is there 2 skulls? There's 3 skulls. No, that's all we can do. I mean, I guess what we can do is we can also commit this, because then there's a little bit of a safety net. So we're going to go 7-4 for this brain test. Beauty. I suppose we're just going to try one more time, huh? 7-4. Just don't draw a skull. What did I say? Okay, upkeep. Okay. We're at 2 of 3. Evil card. It's a fixer. I mean, like, I think aloof works really well in like with like things like whippoorwills, right? Because it's just a bird in a tree. You have to like find it, right? All right. Well, Agnes is going to try this at 6-4, 7-4, 8-4. Whoa! Our first Elder Sign token. I don't think you did see that right, Astute Dunsparce. All right, well, we'll advance. After minutes of pleading and badgering, the woman lets out an exasperated exhale of smoke. All right, fine. I've seen a lot of stupid people mess with the O'Bannons before, but this has got to take the cake. I want to hear your reason for all this, and it better be a good one. Resolution 2. You know too much. Yeah, that's... you know, he has vengeance. It's not printed in the game, but this guy in real life, he actually has vengeance, and now you know too much, Astute Dunsparce. Well, I get Resolution 2. Resolution 2. We interviewed the broker. That's a great scenario. These like the first 2 scenarios in this campaign are just absolutely incredible. Like, they just bring it. Resolution 4. Any one investigator may choose to add the Warped Idol to his or her deck. This card does not count towards the investigator's deck size. We add 1 notice. I think I'm not going to include it. I think we're gonna commit some sacrilege, and we're not going to take the story asset. Resolution 5. For each auction asset the players control at the end of the scenario, can play cross off 1 entry when the investigators took off the loan. We move that auction lot to the victory display. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of the victory display. If there are 3 or more auction lot assets at the victory display, ooh, we're just slightly short each time. We're just slightly short. Excuse me. All right, victory X. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 XP. All right, so we get 2 additional notice, so we're at 5 notice. Wow, really? We got that much experience? We didn't actually even have to try that hard, to be honest. Like, all of the, like, these ones were all required. Sure. Man, only 3 experience? What did you do on this scenario? Anyways, that is it for today's episode of this. Thank you so much for everybody who was watching. Huge shout out to all of our patrons for supporting the channel. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. I hope you're having a great time watching this. And stay tuned because there's going to be another Arkham episode before you know it here on the channel. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Have a good one. And as always, GG's.